a whole buffet here with awesome stuff for like 884 rupees. Look at that. It's just, even the presentation for the buffet is really, really good. So I'm really glad that I stopped here. It's fully air conditioned. It looks amazing. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Of course, I don't know any of the names of these things. Paneer, capsicum masala. Okay, I know paneer, that's cheese. Dal makhani. That looks interesting. Mixed dal tadka. That looks very spicy. Rice. Desserts look amazing. Yeah, this is great. I have never seen a baby praying mantis. Holy cow. This is like, most of them get eaten when they're babies. Very few make it to adulthood. All right, guys, so we found this other sort of more secluded beach. Left the car there because there's sort of some lakes here and stuff, and we don't want to get the car stuck. And it's probably fine, but fuck it. It's a rental car. Last thing I want to do is get stuck in some mud pit. The rocks are kind of high here. These cars are basically city cars. They're not really like off-road vehicles, even though everybody drives them off-road all the time. So it would be fun to tear this place up on my WR, but the WR155 R is not released yet in India, even after 3 years of Yamaha promising it. Still not released. But obviously since 2008, they'd have had the WR250 R and X, and it would tear up this road like it was nothing. But we don't have that here, so we're gonna walk like slaves, like poor people walking along the Indian roads. But it's kind of fun. There's some like little farms here and stuff like that. So we're gonna go see what this beach looks like. You guys will see it when we get there. They're looking at us like, what, who are these? This is our spot, dude. Don't come in the water. This is our water, like buffalo spot. There it is. All right, we're going down this long staircase because obviously we need to sweat out of our pores and get exercise. So this is why we're torturing ourselves with no motor, no off-road motorcycle. The American cries in disgust. Now, actually, I'm gonna come and rinse my foot off because it has mud on it. All right, guys, first time that I've ever driven, well, second time actually, that I've ever driven a right-hand drive vehicle. The stick shift is with the left hand. And also interesting to note, instead of the turn signal being with the left hand, it's with your right hand. So this is opposite as well. So kind of fun driving around India with the steering wheel on the wrong side and everything else on the wrong side too. Thankfully, because it's a stick shift, you don't have to switch your feet up. So the clutch is still with your left foot, and then your right foot still controls the gas and the brake, which is, and if they had switched that around, that would have messed me up. So I'm happy that hasn't changed, but yeah, fun times. You also need to know the clearance of your vehicle because there are no lines that anybody follows, and there's people walking on the streets everywhere. So all of a sudden, you know, in America, you just have to stay in the lines. You don't have to worry about anybody crossing these. Here, that doesn't work. You need to know the exact location of the point where your mirror is. This corner could take a person out completely, like if they're walking on the side of the road. So you need to know how wide your car is. This is something you don't have to worry about in the US, really. You just stay in the lines, you're good. Here you need to know exactly how wide you are. So you'll notice in India, the mirrors, they point them inward very, very heavily. So you can see exactly the distance from other objects. And then also the rear view mirror is not so straight looking out the back. it's actually angled toward the driver significantly, which is a different way of driving as well. So just to know the clearances of the vehicle, I think. So kind of interesting, but yeah, fun times today. Okay, so I came to Sanskriti wine shop. They have a really good selection of different liquors, very expensive ones too, obviously. You can see here they have Hendrix, and they have, this is Hendrix Lunar. They have regular Hendrix and they have Hendrix Lunar. Hendrix Lunar I've never even seen in the United States, so I don't even know what it is, but it's some sort of different kind of gin. It's kind of interesting. Down here in the south, they have, because it's close to the border of the next state, Karnataka, I think people drive across the border into Goa because it's less cost for the alcohol here, because there's one less tax out of the hundreds of taxes we all pay. So they have some unique alcohol here that you're not going to find really anywhere else, even in the north part of India. If you go to your local bar and ask for Hendrix, they will not have it. But here in South Goa, they have it, because this not only serves Goa and South Goa, but also Karnataka, and maybe even a little bit of Kerala if people are willing to make the drive. And so here's some Indian gin in India. You won't find this in northern Goa very much. You have to go to specific places. So obviously contrasting with Hendrix, which we can get in the States for the same price basically. These are around $20 a bottle. And I don't see these really anywhere in the States. You're not gonna find Indian gins. I'm probably gonna end up getting the ones that are made here in Goa specifically, because I'm in Goa in India. So if I'm elsewhere in India and they have a distillery somewhere else, I'll try those gins. But here in Goa, might as well stick with the, with the Goan ones. As in Rome, do as the Romans. As in Goa, do as the Goans.